I'm Any New Province, and I just finished up the league with Kazuya 3's Cascade Aggro. This deck is one of the most fun I've played in a very long time, and it put up one of the best records we've seen on this series. As always, you can cascade into whatever match you want to watch by clicking on the timestamp in the description box down below. Thanks so much, and enjoy the league. Is this turn 1 Curd Ape? Turn 2 Curd Ape? Hey, Ozzy, what's up? Play haste creatures after that, Elephant Guy to Curd Ape eventually. This seems like a pretty good hand. I'm willing to try this out. How you doing tonight, Ozzy? See what our opponent's on. Gobos. Okay, well, a 2-3 is still pretty good against Gobos. A 2-2 haste creature, not necessarily that good against Gobos, but I will play out the Curd Ape here. I wonder if they have like a lightning bolt or something for it. Pretty decent against a 2-2. What's this now? 2 mana Gobbo. BTE. Okay, so this is just straight red deck wins. We don't really want to be a defensive deck, so I guess we're gonna Elephant Guide up a Curd Ape and just go nuts. Ooh, they have a hasty 2-2. This could be very similar, if not exactly the same as our deck. So I'm just gonna play out my Curd Ape here. Youth conference is this week, so I'm busy doing last minute stuff. Did you ever get a chance to fire up your own stream there? Because I think that, I thought that you were talking about doing that last time. All right, so what do we want to do here? So next turn, what's next turn look like? If we draw a land, we'll probably want to Elephant Guide up like this Curd Ape, so we probably don't want to put it at risk of dying to like a pump spell or removal on their end. But I think we do attack with Curd Ape here and sack this. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe they don't understand what Curd Ape does. I doubt that's the case, but it's possible that they don't understand what Curd Ape does. So we're really gonna lean into that. Let's see what this is. I'm okay with like, yeah. No, I guess they have to do that, so this can attack. Will you attack? No. Okay, that's good for me. We just have to find another land, and we should be in good shape. Okay, so get a forest, play the forest, and pass the turn. No untap land. So we're probably just waiting until we can Elephant Guide something. Yeah, I feel like just playing haste creatures for the next couple turns isn't really doing anything. Unless we like, so if we attack, play haste creature, attack, and they had a double block, we kill like BTE, and they double block, we kill Mud Brawler Cohort. We might be in okay shape. Okay. Yeah, for 3 hours, that's also my limit, so I understand that. So if we play a haste creature here, yeah, I kind of want to wait until we get our Elephant Guide down. I don't know how long we can wait, though. Do they have a better chance of keeping pressure on than we do? Not if they don't have green mana. But I think where we have the Curd Apes, I think we're okay to sit back until we do get an Elephant Guide on a creature. It does look really spicy. Trying to decide, I'm playing defense right now, which isn't something I want to be doing, but Hackblade also looks okay on this board. I'd love to get an Elephant Guide on a Hackblade. Go nuts. See if our opponent starts chain lightning us. It does look spicy, man. It does. I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see if this is chain lightning. Might just be a BTE. So are they going to kind of like dump their hand? Play some haste creatures now? Is that how this is going to go? No, I still don't know why it's chain lightning over bolt. That is still a mystery. BTE. Okay, so now we can do a little bit of hand dumping, and I think that's what we're gonna do. So we'll go BTE and play a Hackblade. Hey, 2Ks, what's up? Welcome back. We're playing Cascade Aggro. It probably is. Like, but how much more expensive is Lightning Bolt? Like, is it that bad? So, yeah, so I'm still okay with not attacking. We just need another land and we can start getting... I don't know. Like, do they have to block at this point? They kind of don't. Double block, trade. I guess if their board is a lot smaller, then our Elephant Guy gets better. So do our other haste creatures. Now that we're at parity, but they could also just like top deck another threat. 4 cards in hand. This is tough. But I think this might be the turn. Because if we get an Elephant Guide down next turn, we'll be in pretty good shape. It is very cheap. It was only like 5 ticks. I can't believe we're playing the Mirror Match Troop, something similar in match 1. I think they're so likely to draw smaller creatures than we are that I should just hold back. Like if I can get an Elephant Guide on this, we should be in good shape. Getting them to trade like 3 of their creatures or 2 of their creatures with it. 3 of their creatures. Okay, sweet. So let's try to... No Pyroblasts. Yeah. They've got some pretty spicy sideboard cards, though. So I'm going to try to Elephant Guide up the Hackblade, and we'll see if they want to bolt it in response or something. If they can't, then we're in really good shape. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so even if they want to try to trade their creature, trade a creature and a bolt with this Hackblade, I think we're going to be okay here. Or we could just swing with everything. I don't know if they're holding like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They can 10 us back. So if they have double bolt, 1, 2, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, we can't have double bolt. So I'm just going to attack with the 6-5. I think that's worth it. We can trade with 3 of their creatures or a creature and a bolt. Get an elephant back, then I think we're okay. So we'll do it like that. Think about how many burn spells they might have. Probably a decent number. 3 cards in hand. What's this now? 4 mana. Heel Cutter. Full retail. Oh my goodness, I didn't finish watching the whole thing. Brutal. Blowouts. We can only cast 1 spell this turn. Kind of sucks. So I think we're still gonna play like 3-2 and go to attacks with Jund Hackblade just so they can't kind of blow us out with a couple of burn spells to get the win. Still pretty fine trading 2 creatures for this right now. They're just gonna take 6, okay. Man, what I wouldn't give for a falter. Chain Lightning, pretty bad against 4 untapped red mana. I don't really know what my opponent's up to over there. I feel like they had an opportunity to start attacking a little while ago. And if they would have had removal for our Hackblade, then we'd just be kind of like playing draw go, which I feel like this deck doesn't do very well at. You wouldn't play Pyroblast in the sideboard of this deck? Yeah, it's probably correct. Another haste creature. And we find Naya Hushblade. Okay. Really, really restricted on red mana here. Kurt Ape's doing a pretty great job of holding off their entire board. So I think we attack with our other 3-2. This incentivizes them to, like, they have to block something, and we can play another creature post-combat, and we'll get an elephant if they don't block this. They could just have a removal spell, I guess. And they're dead if they don't make good blocks. Okay, cool. Ah, they're gonna make a couple blocks. Gotcha. Okay. And yeah, I'm still pretty okay with this. So they lose 2 of their creatures. We lose our Hackblade. Get a 3-3. Play a Hushblade for what that's worth. No, I'm running Chain Lightning. I'm playing it. I'm playing it through. So I think we kind of have him up against it here, where Kurt Apes are doing such a good job defending our board. And we have 2 haste creatures in hand, so if they block 4, We've still got them in pretty bad. Like, we just have to draw a red source. Well, it's worth a 3/2 with Shroud. That seems good. Shroud doesn't mean anything about being unblockable or anything, though, so that's kind of unfortunate. But our board does look better than our opponents right now. We'll be threatening lethal again next turn. I don't know what they could be sandbagging here. It's kind of hard to say, unless they're sandbagging more heel cutters, and they just feel like it's not worth it to dash them out. But I feel like this would be a pretty good opportunity to do so. If we redraw a heel cutter, I think we might be close to just winning. We draw Burn Spell. Still not going to win, but our opponent, maybe they're leaving 2 red mana up to no, they can't punch any damage through. It's true. We're in good shape. 1 more red mana and we probably would have won a little while ago, but that's all right too. I think it was smart with the Elephant Guide plays earlier. I haven't tilted into misplay land yet. Chain Lightning. Okay, so if we want to threaten lethal again this turn, this can target another one of our creatures. Which really sucks. So we attack with everything. Essentially wrath their board, right? They have to block a ton of stuff. So I guess they can chump. I only have to attack with 3 things. That seems kind of fine. Attacking with these 3 creatures. Even leave my Curd Apes back. Yeah, you think I should get in there? Play another hasty creature? Because they're gonna block. If I play a haste creature here, they have to trade. Block. I guess they could go to 2. Like, I don't, yeah. If they chump, they're going to 2. If they trade, they're still going to 2, and we get Curd Apes. Yeah, I think we might as well turn it up. I don't really know what the crackback could look like and end up badly for us here. Block, and block. So they could take 4, I guess. But they would lose their whole board. And we still have 2 creatures, and I'm gonna attack with everything. I don't see how they could stay alive and still kill us with something next turn. Chumps. Gonna kill the elephant. I don't think that math works out. No, I guess they can go to 2. Keep a couple creatures. Keep 1 creature. Yeah, they don't know if we have a pump spell. That's true. This is a relatively unknown deck list. This will only be a 1/1 as well. I think this dies in this combat. I think everything dies. Yeah, good. Opponent's at 2. We have a Chain Lightning in hand. They have 3 cards. We won. Woo! Okay, aggro mirror. That was a pretty bad block. Most likely at least 1 Bushwhacker. Yeah, at least 1 Bushwhacker is what they need to kill us on the crackback. And it was a bad block. I agree. So we're not the control deck here. Blazing Volley. I don't think Blazing Volley comes in. Tangle? Is this the Tangle matchup? It is pretty nice. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. I don't think this is a Riverboa matchup. I guess Riverboa can attack into a bunch of 2/2s and block 2/2s forever while still being a good threat. That seems kind of harsh on the mana, but I might take the Hush Blades out and put in Riverboas or something. Pulse seems great. Boggles is the Tangle matchup. Good point. Buys you 2 turns. What do you guys think? I'm considering Tangle. I'm considering Pulse. And going down some of these kind of clunkier clunkier plays here. Tangle just helps me race. That's what I was thinking. Like they might, where we're going to be on the draw again, they might get to that pivotal point. Yeah, I think Tangle comes in for sure. I'm kind of hesitant to bring in Pulse Marasa. Like it'll buy us a turn. I guess if we could get back Curdape with it, it's pretty good. But Curdape's kind of the only thing I want to get back with Pulse. You don't like Heel Cutter? All right. Yeah, me neither. Can't block that well. And I also think Riverbow is very good in this matchup. So that's good enough for me. And I might take out a couple of the Shroud creatures. We saw no targeted removal. Although the haste is probably less relevant even. Having a 3/2 is probably better. It's a little clunkier. A little slower though. Don't want it stranded in our hand. Riverbow is very intensive on the mana. I kind of like this sideboard guide. It might be like Rip Clan Crashers that come out for... Yeah, actually, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take these out and put Hushblades back in. Because I think haste is less relevant than Shroud. Yeah. Frenzy Goblin? True. Okay, that's good. I don't know if they're playing Bushwhacker. They might be. They might be. They're mono red beat down, so I can see why you might play Bushwhacker in a deck like that. All right. So we get Burning Tree into Rip Clan. I guess we can Chain Lightning them or their creature on turn 1 and then have like an explosive kind of turn on turn 2. But I'd kind of rather do this whole dealy here on turn 1. So I think I will keep. I think this hand's fine. Yeah, I guess if we get to board stalling, that probably would have been better. Conscripts, okay. All right, well, we are going to hit 2 mana on time, so I think I might just kill this Mod Conscripts. They only have 3 more cards in hand. I guess there are times when this won't be able to attack at all. So if we Border Post here, as opposed to Chain Lightning, might have a better target for it next turn, and I know that... Kill it? Gotcha. Sheer raw. Yeah, it is a 1 mana 2/2. And if they have like fewer threats here, it's even worse. Oh good. Okay, so play land, play a BTE. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah. We won. Thank you, Kirk. Keep me honest on it. All right, and we're gonna play Rip Clan Crasher. Attack for 2. Hands look pretty all right. We're gonna be able to Violent Outburst soon. I think, yeah, our opponent might just have a really bad hand. So yeah, I guess we will just pay 1, Border Post, replay our land. Opponent having a good little read here. That's a good point, Sacred Coconut. Yeah, we couldn't take the turn off to kill conscripts. And just play Border Post. I don't think they have anything. I think that's an even better reason to kill Mod Conscripts, is because it makes their first threat really good, and if they don't, or it makes their first threat a lot better, and if they have no other threats, then it's just money. Ah, looks like a Shock. Why would you play Shock? Chain Lightning better than Shock? I don't know. Possibly. Yeah. Oh, Chad, take it easy. I can't taunt them for being poor. I should tell them that I'm playing a deck that's costs 5 ticks. Hackblade. We gotta play around shock now. So I don't want to elephant guide here. I guess we could outburst, but I'm gonna Hackblade. Hackblade's pretty okay. Hey now, be nice to the deck. It's doing well. My deck costs 5 ticks. What's your excuse? Oh, there's yeah. Chain lightning versus shock fight. Let's go. Gonna have a pretty sweet Cascade turn next turn, gang. I think it's gonna be pretty rad. They're just being damage efficient. There's real bolts. Okay. I don't really know, because this, I guess they could like smelt this. They might think this is a shroud creature. I don't really know. This isn't really how you want to cascade into Tolarian Winds. That wizard snuck into your deck. I don't think so either. I think there's the Bushwhackers we were talking about. I also think that there are considerably better cards to be playing. All right, so it doesn't matter if we thin, I guess. I think we should Violent Outburst here in the face of a bunch of like possible removal. All right, here we go. Spin the Cascade wheel. Let's go. What do we find? Chain Lightning. Cast a Curd Ape. That was fun. That felt pretty good, man. That was a haste creature? Whew. Damage. Our opponent's also on a mull to 5. Like, I don't feel like they're probably super happy with their luck or chances here. Boom. One of the few non-hasty boys. That's true. Curd Ape gets hyped by punching the dirt a few times before he goes into battle. It convinces the forests to come to his aid. He's tilling right now. He does some tilling before he comes in. I also don't think Electrickery is very good against us. I guess it's pretty good against Mud Brawler Cohort. Bushwhacker. You got it. Red mana. We had a lot of trouble with red mana last game, so that's fair. Now do we attack with Curd Ape, get the removal out of their hand? If they even have removal in hand. Wonder if they do. It's not a massive blowout. Oh, yeah. I'm going to try this. But I guess it puts it at a shock range, which is first time I'll ever say that, but it might be smarter to wait until we have River Boa down and start casting these on the River Boa because we can regenerate it. But I just want to see. If they have no cards in hand, we have Elephant Guide, River Boa online next turn. Okay, we won. Sweet. Time to play against real decks the rest of the night and lose a bunch. We have all our mana. We can get a Hushblade down early, which I'm good with. We can like BTE Hushblade, which is pretty nice. Uh-oh. It doesn't look like we dropped any frames. We won. It was honestly kind of sad. I feel a little bad for them, but oh no. Guys, here it comes. Y'all know how much I love this deck. We feel nothing but contempt for our enemies. Things are about to get very awkward. Okay, so let's have a quick think about this. Our opponent is going to blow up one of our lands, which means we won't be able to cast a multicolor creature next turn unless we hold on to Burning Tree Emissary. Now, I know it sounds crazy, I know it's hey Taz, yeah, I finally got your sub alert. I don't even know you're here tonight. Should have played the forest. I guess so. But that's what I'm thinking. I guess like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, could have gone BCE into Hushblade or something. But I think I'm gonna stay the course. I think I'm gonna play Hackblade because they're going to have that. That was absolutely the play, Coconut. Absolutely the play. So we'll play Hackblade, and then next turn we'll get the BTE Hushblade going on. Or I guess this should have come down next turn. We probably should have just played these two, but we'll see if they can cut us off mana. They might just like Chainer's Edict or something like that. Hype! 4 months in a row, man. Like, how long have we been at this? Okay, they're going to Edict the Hushblade. I'm okay with that. Kind of. Or Edict the Hackblade. Okay, so we'll go... BTE. A while. It's been a minute. It's been fun, too. BTE, and then I think we're supposed to go Hushblade here. And then we can get Rip Clan Berserker down next turn. Yeah. So let's go Hushblade. Play Evolving Wilds for that next level. Whelp. Shouts out to the whelps in the chat for the misplays. Yeah, I really do gotta get a feels good emote going on. I don't know how many subs I need to get more emotes, but it'll happen when it happens, I guess. That'll be reason enough for us to be happy, to have our happy emotes. Feels good, man. It is my brand. Yep, missed 6 damage already this game. It's true, I think, right? If I would have BTE, Hushblade, yeah. Because then I could have sacked BTE, played Hushblade this turn to their Edict. You're right, though. You're right. All right, let's see what this is. Chainer's Edict. Okay. Well, we will... This deck doesn't play Disfigure, as far as I know. And they can't target this with it anyway. I guess I'll have to have another Chainer's Edict in hand to make this really bad for us. Where's this LD? LD it is. Sure. Okay. I'm not going to crack my Evolving Wilds. We all know what happens when you crack your Evolving Wilds on your opponent's turn. When they're playing this deck. The Whelp brand. Tass was the one that got that wicked screenshot. So we were choked. We were more choked on red mana last game. So I'm going to get red mana here. Glad I did. Okay, so play a land. Play Rip Clan, Crasher. Yeah, I know, right? That next level tech. Gonna play Curd Ape, go to combat, and big swings. Big ol' swings. I might actually, I don't know if I should sack Curd Ape on the next Edict or not. If they don't keep finding land drops, okay, well, they kept finding land drops. I'd be okay with them playing Thorn of the Black Rose here. That'd be pretty sweet. We don't really care about our lands that much. Can't grape the ape. I like how Lynx is snapping off the advice just as fast as possible so that I don't miss it. Germ Daddy. Aw, dear. That's bad. Can't kill a Germ Angler with a Chain Lightning. I guess we can, actually. So, go to combat. Yeah. Swing. It's fine. It's fine. Too bad I didn't have that 6 damage earlier, huh? I think we would have been pretty close to winning here. Definitely would have changed things by a lot, and you know it. Chain Lightning the Angler. Or Mr. Angler. I really like calling him Germ Daddy, though. It's critical for me. They could take us off green mana here. Yeah, getting in a lot more damage would have been pretty great. This is going to help. So play Cohort. Get in. Yeah, Germ Daddy. Chain Lightning MVP. Did you guys see that? That's why Chain Lightning's in the deck. The Germ Angler. I gotta be careful what I say here. You get demonetized on YouTube, guys. We gotta be careful. We won. Okay. Sacred Coconut. Get faster on the tight plays next time. That was too close for comfort. What do we even bring in against land destruction, right? What does the land destruction sideboard look like? They have Cartouche of Ambition. We don't have any Graveyard Hate, which really sucks. I feel like just getting rid of anything. Oh, I don't really want to bring in Blazing Volley for like the 1/1s. I know they're gonna have a number of 1/1s. Can we get a Germ Daddy emote with the Germ Angler and cargo shorts, grilling up something for the kids? Riverboa might be all right. I agree. Oh my goodness, Mark of Mutiny could be good against Gurmag Angler. I'm worried about getting up to 3 mana though. Oh, that would be pretty sweet. We only have 18 lands, and they're gonna try to blow up our lands. Pulse of Marasa might not be that bad. Really? It's better than Heel Cutter? Alright, Mark of Mutiny over Goblin Heel Cutter? You guys like that one? What would we cut for Pulse? Getting back lands for 3 mana is pretty bad. It does sound pretty bad. We could take out a couple of Chain Lightnings for... Actually, Frenzy Goblin doesn't do anything, so let's... Oh no, Frenzy Goblin can falter their 1 Gurmag Angler. Actually, Frenzy Goblin's pretty good. So maybe we don't take out those for boas. Something restrictive, again, probably kind of a good call. Like the Rip Clan Crashers, maybe? If you're at 3 mana, why do you need the 4th? Yeah, you're right, though. Any more hot takes, guys? We brought in our Mark of Mutinies, and I could find room for Riverboa if you guys think it's worth cutting anything. But I can't think of what I want to take out, aside from Chain Lightning, but I feel like you can't... I feel like Chain Lightning's critical here. Why would you be running Chain Lightning if it wasn't critical to the function of the deck? 3 mana Falter, pretty bad. I think I'm going to go with this. I would like to get Guide. Frig. Nah, they have all those edicts. I'm okay with this. Sorry, I only had 13 seconds. Alright, let's see what our opponent brought in. They probably brought in, like, life gain spells, I would assume. Dang it, this is a pretty decent hand with a land. We can't really keep sketchy land light hands either. Oh, yes, we did it, guys! We got the anti-LD hate. We found the best non-sideboard cards in our deck. I'm cool keeping a threat on top. Oh my god. They have to be pretty unhappy right now. They'll sign in blood themselves. I'm like the happiest boy right now. Okay. Play Curd Ape. You think they're mad now? Not only that, but it's getting us up to 3 mana, which is just so rad. We're gonna put an elephant guide on this Curd Ape and just like get in. Ah, opponent. That's no fun. There's our Market Mutiny, which we actually stand a chance at casting. All right, so let's Naya Hushblade. But this Hushblade, though. And now we can pulse. All right, play Hushblade. I'm playing Hushblade now because we can probably haste this out next turn. Play Curd Ape and pass the turn. We could have hasted this out this turn. I guess we should have done that, but yeah, just leaving damage on the battlefield. Oh, brutal. Good enough to Doomblade. Dang, opponent. They're getting us here. So let's I wonder if we want to Elephant Guide soon, I think. I don't know if we want to Elephant Guide right now. I guess if they have another Edict or another Doomblade, it's not that big of a deal. But I think getting 2 creatures down with a Mark of Mutiny on the battlefield probably a good idea. So we'll go like this. And get our mana. Play a Hackblade. Yeah, it's true, but I think we want to start getting damage in because this Mark of Mutiny is going to have to like win us the game. Because their life total isn't low enough for us to kill them with their own Gurm Daddy yet. And this can help us attack through a Gurmag Angler. I'm gonna Sign in Blood, that's good news for us. You're gonna blow up their mountain? Or blow up our one mountain? Our hand is pretty bad if they blow up our mountain. So yeah, maybe I should have gotten an Elephant Guide down. Cycles Baron more, okay. Is this Gurmag Angler? Because we can just Elephant Guide up our Hackblade. Yeah, sweet. Oh, nice. Okay, so... Oh man, I really want to just like... So we Burning Tree, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. Oh my goodness, that's so close to lethal. I think we're gonna do it. Play Burning Tree. Save it? Okay. Are you sure? And then win? I think so too. I think that's because we might not have the mana to do it next turn. I think this is just the best way to go about it. Feels good, man. I should trust my feelings. I should trust my feelings. Get our opponent very low on life. Turn off all of their card draw. Leave them at 2. This is going to have to be a pretty impressive turn. Oh, pray. Come on, Chain Lightning. Come on, Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning one time. This is going to be interesting. I guess they could have Tendrils here. Or Cartouche of Ambition. Tendrils would be pretty bad for us. Nah, just Befoul. Okay. Befoul Doomblade? Seems good. 2 cards in hand. Gurm Daddy on board. We can still attack into it with this Elephant Guide, and they have to trade it. Evolving Wilds. Okay, so we will Elephant Guide. They pretty much have to have another Gurmag Angler for this to be bad. Or like the Monarch creature. Blocks, we get a 3/3. They can flashback their Chainer's Edict next turn. Hey man, I don't know. We've got Chain Lightnings and haste creatures, but I don't know. We've got a lot of 2/2 haste creatures in our deck. So I guess we just gotta hope we find one. I will sack my Evolving Wilds to do some thinning here. Yeah, I guess if we would have waited, we could have won, but it's all good. I appreciate the egging on. I wanted it. Curd Ape, dang it! It's the only one that doesn't matter. So bad. I should have got a forest. Oh no, are they going to become the Monarch? Oh, my lands are also ugly. Well, that kind of redeems them for wanting to blow them up. Rip Clan Crasher. I know, eh? Sometimes you don't pay attention. Do they have tendrils? No, Victim of Night. They're getting there, man. No cards in hand. We have Curd Ape lethal next turn. Why? Wow, the bad mountains are not getting the forest. Because I'm just having so much fun. Rancid Earth's our mountain, and that's game. Can't grape ape. Cannot grape the ape, and apparently Mono Black Land Destruction could not. Good games. We would love to play first. As a matter of fact, I believe that could be critical to our plan. Turn 1 Border Post. Turn 2 Curd Ape Frenzied Goblin, I guess. We got a Cascade card in our hand, which means it could be other things that we can do. So yeah, turn 1 Border Post, turn 2 play 2 creatures, turn 3 Mud Brawler. Yeah, this seems okay. If you had to build a Brawl deck, any idea what your... No, I don't think I can mull this either. I'm wondering if I want to play a 1-drop this turn and then a 1-drop next turn and Border Post, or if I want to... Like, Border Post helps us hit our land drop next turn, so I think we might draw a land, though, so I should play... What's faster? Play Border Post this turn, play 2 1-drops on turn 2, play a Brawler on turn 3, or play a 1-drop this turn, pick up Border Post, play another 1-drop next turn, get in for 1, and then still play Mud Brawler Cohort on turn 3. Yeah, it does seem fine next turn, actually. I agree. So I'll keep. And we'll go turn 1 Curd Ape, because we don't have a forest, is a little less valuable to us, and it hits for just as much as Frenzied Goblin if our opponent is on a slow plan. And it could be big. It could be a big guy. So we'll Curd Ape and pass the turn. I guess we're giving them a little more information as to what we're doing. If they know about the memes. So what would my Brawl commander be? That's a good question. I was thinking about playing some Brawl soon. Ooh, everything went better than expected. Okay, do we still Border Post this turn? Play Frenzy Goblin and then Violent Outburst the next turn? Or do I just make my land drop, play Cohort, Frenzy Goblin? No, we can't do that next turn. Or we can Frenzy... No, this comes in tapped. Oh, it's not... You think it's Cohort? Yeah. Fair enough. Play Forest, play Cohort, attack for 5. Or attack for 4. Seems good. But yeah, Brawl does look really fun. I'm honestly not sure. Maybe Gitrog Monster? No, it's not in Standard anymore. So it's only what's standard legal, right? Honestly, I haven't paid a ton of attention to sets since I started playing Pauper pretty much exclusively. This Augur Bolas? Oh, foiled. But not foil Augur Bolas. Do you know what kills Augur Bolas? We got him. We could just play Frenzied Goblin. We can Chain Lightning and Frenzied Goblin here, which is what I think I'm going to do. So let's Chain Lightning, Oh, I kind of want to play Arena too. Chain Lightning Augur. It is doing work. I've been throwing all this shade and it's been doing a great job. Return a Mountain. Just that next level mana fixing feels good, man. Play a Frenzy Goblin. Go to combat. That was pretty sweet. That felt a little bit better than a Karoo land just then. MVP. So let me try to think. It's hard. It's hard focusing on the game and thinking about like legendary creatures I like. Amonkhet. What do we got? We got Amonkhet, Kaladesh. Those are our 2 planes right now. And Ixalan. It's tough. That's very tough. Maybe Admiral Beckett Brass? No, Azor. Definitely Azor. 100%. 100% Azor. Oh, dang. I gotta go brew that up. Lil Wag! Welcome to the Jank Bank. Welcome to the Jank Bank stream, where we are playing well, it looks kind of like a goblin deck with Curd Apes right now. Curd Ape has become an honorary goblin. How are you doing tonight? Wag! Opponent deep in the tank. Are they afraid to augur again? And do they know that Violent Outburst is coming? Well, Delver, okay. And leave up Scred, I suppose? Or are they just going to Scred now? Let's find out. Yeah, okay, sure. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, guys. Hopefully we find a land here. Untap red source. Naya Hushblade, huh? Seems pretty okay. So I could Hushblade, force through 3 damage. They're at 9. And then next turn we'd be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage with Violent Outburst. So we could kill them with Violent Outburst next turn. Oh, hello, Mary. Hello, Mary. How are you doing this evening? Happy early birthday. Name of this deck: W Chain Burst Jungle Whack Crack B Crack Whack Back. Just let him block and play Goblin? Oh, you're right though. Yeah, you're right. Or they won't block. So yeah, so there's no point even faltering the Delver. I didn't even think of that. No problem, Mary. Is there anything else you'd like me to say for you on the internet? Is there a platform you've been looking to push? Because I might be able to help with that. All right, you are correct. They did the not thing that you thought they wouldn't do. So play Naya Hushblade. Pretty hard for them to interact with this guy here. And we'll play another Gobbo. Got him up against it. Could kill him with a Violent Outburst next turn unless they leave up hard counter. They have less hard counters than most Delver decks. Actually, more, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. So they have a Bolt in hand. Bolt hard counter, pretty bad here, but you need mana for 2 goblins. Yeah, that's true. True that. No, it was a good call. It was like me overthinking it and not doing something that was obvious on board. Our opponent going deep in the tank too. They can tell that when you're playing a deck like this and you're thinking either you're getting completely probably unfair outside advice from someone like Sacred Coconut and knows what they're doing, or you're playing well. This gives us a pretty good opportunity. Like if we hit a haste creature off that, like if this Violent Outburst, which I don't, does it have to resolve to Cascade? It doesn't, right? So yeah, so it's pretty good either way. Opponent gonna leave up their Bolt by the looks. No more blockers. Oh, I gotta stop making that snap noise. Sorry about that, guys. Excuse me with my tongue. I do that. Call me out when I do that. So is this Rip Clan Falter Aberration? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's lethal anyway. So should I just hold Violent Outburst for next turn? Do you guys think? What could they have here? Spell Stutter flashed into block. I think we should go for the win. I think either, what, does this more ensure us a win? Certainly the falter. Yeah. So like Rip Clan and falter and then win. Is that what you guys think we should do? I think that's what we should do. I'm almost convinced. Or we don't win because they have Bolt in hand, I guess. So they kill Mud Brawler cohort. We get in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're at 2. Violent Outburst in hand. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. And we'd much rather them counter this, I guess, with like a hard counter than anything. So let's see what they want to do. Let it resolve. Okay. Go to attacks. A lot of thinking here. Go to attacks. Swing. Trigger. Target. Target. And yes, we will pay. Can't block, so they're going to have to kill Mud Brawler here, I believe. Or no, they can kill any of our creatures. Okay, so they're going to flash this in, block like this. Lightning Bolt something else. But I think with Violent Outburst in hand, I think we're in pretty good shape to win next turn. Because they're going to bolt this. They'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we might be able to cascade into a Chain Lightning. Imagine. Preordains, yep. That was good, because we could have hit a 1-drop off of our Violent Outburst, and it would have been bad. Having both of our Frenzied Goblins off the battlefield kind of sucks, but they still do need quite a bit here to save themselves. Any one creature does it. Gushes. Counterspell not going to save you. 1 removal spell. You have like Augur of Bolas and a Scred or Bolt, I think is what they're looking for here. Or like Spell Stutter Sprite, Bolt in hand or something. Or like 2 Fairy Miscreants, still pretty okay. 2 Fairy Miscreants into a removal spell, which is certainly a possible thing considering, you know, playing this many broken spells in 1 turn. This right here, the vintage draw. Attack. No attacks. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna play a land because we might hit something like Frenzied Goblin off of this, which doesn't matter actually. We will Cascade. Oh, it's an instant. I'm an idiot. There's no reason to cast this right now. Okay, guys. Hot take. Violent Outburst is an instant. Yeah, and Goblin... Elephant Guide entered the revealed card zone. Oh, okay. There's 2 cards down. No, it can hit anything that does cost less. It could hit a 1-drop. All right, let's see. See if they can beat this. I think they have a counterspell and a removal spell, but I don't think either of those things save them. Resolves, and I'd be interested to see how they're gonna... Okay, they can't. Good. All right, this is gonna be an interesting sideboard plan. So, Scred Delver, huh? Is this the Blazing Volley matchup? Yuck. So I feel like Delver decks are pretty good against us. Unless we have a draw like that. This sideboard does not look good against Delver. So maybe our main board is good against Delver. Boa? Yeah, I guess you're right. Boa attacks through everything. Do we lose the Heel Cutter again? Heel Cutter's good against Spire Golem, but they don't run Spire Golem, right? It's 5-0 for rounds. Yeah, sorry, I really have to clear that up. E-Hustle mentioned that to me, that they dropped in. Maybe I should get the things split up. Now, Sacred Coconut. All of your advice has been great at this point. But I'm kind of feeling like you got bias against the heel cutter. I'm okay with that. Does anybody have any oppositions? That's what I was thinking. I think this is the cut anyway. But I might not have. I probably would have messed it up if Sacred Coconut wasn't in here backing me up. So probably this. No. Not about to five. Well, I don't know. Maybe I am about to 5-0 a league. I'm always about to 5-0 a league, you know. It's just when the moment is right. Yeah, I think I agree. I think heel cutter is what comes out for this. And we just stay really low to the ground. Yeah, I think so too. Chain lightning. Our deck is real bad against Hydroblast. Yeah, I can't. Blazing Volley is better against this version of Delver, for sure. Like, I might cut one guy. Well, they have removal spells, and they're going to be up against it. I might take one guide out for a Blazing Volley. But it can also get countered by Spell Stutter. No, I don't know. But it doesn't matter as much. Offer. Yeah, I think I'll cut one guide for... Alright. Alright. Well, I don't know where else we're going then. Keep it in. Maybe Mark of Mutiny. And go. It's probably better that it's not a red spell, too. That their Hydroblasts can't hit it. I guess their Nulls can, but I don't think they're bringing in a Null here. Well, a couple of Curd Apes. Not great. Go get a Mountain. Play a Forest next turn. Play Curd Ape. Play another Curd Ape. We'll have 2 mana at that point doing nothing. His hand feels kind of bad. But it doesn't feel that bad. Like, this is what our deck is. What would we be looking for mulliganing? Like Burning Tree Emissary? Hey, Triceratops, what's up? What would I be looking for if I did mulligan this? Burning Tree Emissary. Which is kind of, you can't just keep mulling until you have BTEs. So, I think it's okay. It's not a good hand. I don't think it's a hand that beats Red Delver. Maybe we'll find more red mana. Maybe we'll find one of our border posts or something. Opponent going to try to aggro us out. That makes things a lot better. I'm also pretty bad at mulligans. I guess you guys know just how good I am at mulligans, so pass your own judgments there. Yep. Play Curd Ape. And then that'll allow us to Evolving Wilds for a Forest, play another Curd Ape next turn. We'll have 3 mana for our business spells a little bit later. We did it, Reddit! This is the lesser watched series by the Reddit community, but nonetheless, the We Did It Reddit meme, always top quality. Can always trade that for some primo cryptocurrency out in the meme economy. They're going to go find some red mana, I think. Or they might just find another blue. If they're finding another blue, yeah, they're going slow. Or they already have red mana. I wonder if my opponent has a hard counter in their hand. So we should be considerate of that. I don't know if they next level us. I'm trying to pretend they don't. Not worried about any 1 mana counters. Play Evolving Wilds. Go to combat. Oh yeah, also Hydroblast. I guess you're right. That is a 1 mana counter we have to be worried about. Go through blocks. They're not going to do anything. We'll sack this, get our Forest. But I don't think they go get another snow-covered. Well, I guess, yeah, if they wanted to leave up Hydroblast this turn. But if it gets this Curd Ape, then I'm almost okay with that. Means we could remove the Augur they play next turn with Chain Lightning. If they do that, then I think we're in okay shape. Yeah, you had the read. You had the read on the Hydro. I played, what did I play yesterday? J.R. James B's Mono Blue Milver, as they lovingly refer to it as. Lovingly, there's no belovingly, I guess. And they already had the mountain, so that's why they fetched other blue. Good. That's not good for our Elephant Guide plan, I guess. Okay, so there's Ninja. Unfortunately, we have to kill Ninja the Deep Hours. Yeah, Jer James B, man. Shouts out to Jer James B for being awesome and giving me all that information about their deck. Like, that's incredible. I'm going for Elephant Guide next turn. Ugh. Well, I knew about that. So, what is this? What is this? Do we... Oh, yeah. Okay, so I think we kill Delver, or kill Ninja, play Mud Brawler, and we'll be able to play our 3-drops next turn with a Chain Lightning. So that's pretty obvious plays there. So kill Ninja. I think they're obvious plays. Oh, yeah. Play Cohort. Cohort is a lot worse without Curd Ape on the battlefield, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. It all depends on how good these 3-drops are. Distinctly Violent Outburst. See if I can blind flip this Delver again. No blind flips. Woo! No, I haven't been able to find the challenge, and that's specifically what started that conversation with Jer James B, which I'm very grateful for. And you know, this is another, the Pauper Discord was a massive boon there. I just went in there, found Jer James B, who was in the top 8 of the challenge, along with every other top 8 player from the challenge or whatever. And I just approached them and I was like, hey man, like your 75 isn't posted on the mothership. Can I have your list? And they were like, yeah, sure. Here's an in-depth sideboarding guide and my inspiration for building the deck. They referenced like 3 deck lists, and then they gave me a really good, even just kind of like first couple of turn advice sentences. So super, super nice of them. I'm always worried about even playing someone else's deck. Like somebody might get offended about me playing their deck. What do you guys think about that? Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's cool that I net deck? I mean, everybody net decks, I guess, but do you think it's cool that I like publicly net deck? I try to give credit where credit's due, I guess. Augur? You may. Violent Outburst, again, proving to be pretty sweet here. Though I might just suit up this Curd Ape. It's true, though. What little we have. Okay, so, yeah. And I guess when you get to, like, at the end of the day, when you get to be like, this is my baby. This is critical, guys. This is critical. So is this Violent Outburst or Elephant Guide? Both things let us attack through. I think it's Elephant Guide, because we can get Elephant Guide down on Curd Ape, which makes Mud Brawler Cohort a lot better. And it puts Curd Ape way out of range of a Scred even for the time being, and it makes Violent Outburst better next turn. Yeah, I think Guide as well. Taken as a compliment? Okay. I believe you guys. And we do Guide Curd Ape, because if this dies, this sucks. That's awesome. Okay, sweet. Yeah, that's been tough for me too, even just like coming up with my own lists every week, but with your guys' help, it's been good. And where I've been trying to like improve content quality, it's made it pretty difficult. I'm doing this because Mud Brawler Cohort will become a 1/1 if Curd Ape dies somehow, and I think it just gives me better results this way. Oh, I always credit them. Yes, I always credit them. Would never not. Opponent's going to take 5. That's good news for us. I feel like they're going to have a pretty good turn next turn, though. They've got a Ponder. They've got a good number of Snowlands. They're going to double removal spell Curd Ape? No. There's going to be some gushing, I believe. Will Delver flip? They did cast a Ponder last turn. No flips. Ponder. 4 cards in hand. Only about 15, 16 card difference, so it might not. Oh, from like a tier deck? Do you want it's okay, no spoilers, no spoilers. Are you Sacred Coconut on Mikko as well? Will I see your name up in lights there? And I can be like, they did it! They got there! I'm loving how many Augurs are coming down here. This Violent Outburst, gonna be tight. Means we can trade a Violent Outburst. This is our version of Augur Bolas. Keep hitting Ponders. That's like one of the best augurs right there. Oh, and leaving up a spell stutter sprite. Or like a hydro and a removal spell, I guess. We untap. Seems good. Okay, so we'll play this now. I guess we cast this on our beginning of combat step. Even without... What if we hit a haste creature, though? What if we hit a haste creature? Proteus, you got me thinking, man. You got me on my... thinking on my noggin. Got my noggin going now. Because if we... I think you're right. Because if we do that and we kill an augur, it makes whatever creature we land more likely to get in the future. I think you're right. So even if we do hit a haste creature, it just makes our board presence that much better. It might represent more damage in the future. Is that what you're getting at? I respect your opinion a lot, man. Because if we kill an augur now, it means we don't have to repeatedly give our creatures +1/+0 to sneak damage through. They have to block anyway. Yeah, that's true. Okay. You do it before I even Rip Clan? I think I'm gonna Rip Clan and then we'll Violent Outburst. I do. Can someone confirm? I do have a stop on my beginning of combat. All right, so there's a stop here, right? Stop on my turn. Go to beginning of combat step. Violent Outburst. Cascade. Yeah, I forgot about the chumps. This will mean, like, if we do hit another haste creature, they might need, like, double blocks. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pretty good Violent Outburst. And we're gonna swing with everything. No blowouts, one time. 2 of our creatures are lethal, so they can't double block anything. 4 cards in hand, though. Seen Delver rebuild from less. Get him. I think they have a removal spell too. I don't. Yeah. There's ways this could go pretty badly. One of their cards is a Ponder. I think they're flooding out a little bit. Flashed in Spell Stutter isn't a blowout or anything. We still get to eat an Augur, makes our board a lot better. And removal spell, but then they still die. Okay, they don't die this way. They're left with an Augur. This is going to be Scred X5 on Curdape. Yeah, that seems pretty okay if they can assemble good blockers for the Mudbrawler cohorts. Yep. No reason to do any fancy assignment. Yeah, it's going to be Scred. Okay, they're going to bolt a cohort. Got it. So take 3, lose a good chunk of your board. You still got a good board over here. I don't know. Let's not start calling the 5-0s yet. We're playing against a Delver opponent who's resolved 3 Ponders this game. And we've only seen 1 Lightning Bolt so far. Because like Gush, removal spell is pretty good. This still is out of range of Gush, and even then, the Elephant Guide token can attack through Augur Bolas. These Violent Outbursts have felt good though, like good, you know. All right, let's see what our opponent can do with 4 mana. I'm assuming something relevant, considering my infinite negativity. It looks like they are flooding out a little bit. 3 cards in hand. Fairy Miscreant. It's a blocker. Yep. So do they go to 1 here? It's So this is telling me they have a Spell Stutter Sprite in hand. We don't not attack, especially where we have Chain Lightning in hand. We go to 1. Double block. Play... If they Spell Stutter this Chain Lightning... yeah, there's no not attacking. So get in. If they let Curd Ape through... We are Chain Lightning this turn, by the way. I kind of think it's okay. Like, if they want to go to 1, I'll let them go to 1. And now, Chain Lightning you? They're telegraphing that they have a Spell Stutter in hand. Yeah. Okay. So that was going to eat something eventually. I'd rather it eat something now as opposed to... Scred is pretty good for them. It means we're left with a 3/3. Another Augur is also pretty good for them. See if Augur finds anything. Whiff. Whiff. 1 card in hand. Whiff. Ugh. Savage. Swirling Sandstorm. Oh, you're right, though. You're right. So opponent has Swirling Sandstorm in hand. What else could they have? Ninja? I kind of didn't. I was wondering if they were going to block Curd Ape. Swirling Sandstorm, 1 unknown in hand. Mud Brawler Cohort. So we play Cohort here. All we do is force them to lose a Fairy Miscreant, and then they can Sandstorm to 2-for-1 us next turn. If they can kill Curd Ape here with like a Lightning Bolt, which I think is what they're aiming at, I think I'm going to play it. I think regardless of what they have, I don't think... You think not playing it is better? Wait till they get aggressive? I want to play it here so that they have to, essentially. Because even if they, like, double block, have a Scred or something, you know, if they can get rid of the Elephant token somehow, I think this gives them less of an option to get our Elephant Guide token. Yep. Yep. Ooh, I see what you mean. So if they do have a way to kill Curd Ape now, like a Scred, then, yeah, it's a pretty huge blowout. But they don't by the looks of things. They lost a blocker, Sandstorm in hand. Really? Wait until you can cast 2 spells in 1 turn? See if they counter it. Ponders, Gushes. This is how you come back at 1. Rainstorm Evolving Wilds. We gonna see it? Yep. No trample kind of hurts. If they didn't have it, I would have just won too. Border Post. Okay, that doesn't do anything, really. This could go badly for us if they block with Spell Stutter, Scred Curd Ape, and Sandstorm our Elephant Guide. But I guess it kills our Augurs too, and we could have haste creatures. So attacking here is still not bad. We still abyss their board. Oh, they needed to play Spell Stutter to attack and block anyway. No, I guess so. Eventually they would have had to play Spell Stutter. Yeah, and I'm on 11 minutes on clock. I guess they have... Do I want to play this Border Post? Yeah. It's a multicolor permanent, for what that's worth, and we don't have any of those on board yet. And it could mean a hasty creature next turn. So there we go. Pass. And still no action out of our opponent. They're at 1. Oh, to bluff? Yeah, trying to cast 2 spells in 1 turn might have been the go there. I feel like this is going to be attack, Sandstorm. No, that I guess Sandstorm and another removal spell, they still die. We've got their flyers off the board, so nothing lives through Sandstorm. And they just die unless they have a removal spell in hand. Our opponent knows I don't have the bolt. They saw the deck tech. I gotta wonder what they do have, though. Okay, so... any way that they can kill Kurt, like playing out Kurt Ape now would stop them from being able to just wrath these. Swing then Ape? Okay. I believe you. Because they might waste whatever interaction they have here. No, they will die if because they become 1/1s if I don't have Kurt Ape on board. Or no, I guess while they're both on board. Okay, Scred's Kurt Ape, yep. And if they don't deal with any creature, I don't think Ape does anything. So do we still hold it here? Because I feel like they're going to Sandstorm now. But then they might be able to counter Ape on the way down. Well, there's no point running it into a Sandstorm, so let's pass. They probably have to Sandstorm this turn anyway. Opponent is flooding out pretty good, considering how many cantrips we've seen this game. I think we're on the play fast plan. Yeah. Swirling Sandstorm. Let's see what this is. All right, so try to bait out a counter with the Kurt Ape. See if they want to do anything. Could bait out a counter. No, it was good. It was good to not play it last turn, for sure. Because if they spell stutter here or something, at least we get to resolve this and they have to chump with the spell stutter. Just gonna hard counter. Okay, well, they have to have a removal spell in hand for this Rip Clan Crasher or we win. Go to combat. 2 cards in our opponent's hand. We're top decking haste creatures. We beat Scred Delver. Guys, somebody's gonna ban something out of this deck. It's too strong. I would love to go first. Yes, I thought this hand was gonna be bad, but this hand isn't that bad. Turn 1 Border Post, turn 2 BTE Mud Brawler. That's actually pretty good. Thanks, Calibretto. Yeah, you know, I was so afraid to even explore video editing as something that I could do at all, and I'm really glad I did. Because with just a little effort, like just a little searching, like a lot of things in life, you do a little bit of research and you get rewarded a lot for it. I also have, you know, like, I've got to give credit to all of the content creators I would have taken inspiration from. Like, obviously, there's a lot of MTG Goldfish, Tolarian Community College, like all of those channels that have been doing it for a long time gave me a really good kind of like thing to shoot for. I was like, I know what I want this to look like now. So I could kind of be like, okay, I've achieved that effect or whatever. I'm probably going in the right direction, sort of thing. Ooh, Monarch. Is this the Monarch gang? That is an aggressive Glinthawk guy. That is aggressive. Do we Chain Lightning the Glinthawk? I feel like that's really bad for them if we do. BTE Chain Lightning the Glinthawk? Or just like have them trade it with Mud Brawler Cohort. Chain Lightning the first core Skyfisher. I think that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, I absolutely intend to keep making those. It did take a long time for being my first one. BTE Cohort? I agree. I agree. BTE. BTE, BTE. And get some mana. Mud Brawler Cohort. Go to combat. Attack at their Glint Hawk. I like this deck. I like it. I think I'm getting lucky, but I like it. There's a lot to be said for brevity in video content. Most channels have begun straying to longer videos, and there's just a lot of fluff in them. Nice tempo disadvantage removal. Yeah. Yeah, I aim for that, right? Like I go, maybe they're missing land drops, and that's why. I go for the, you know, one of the main transferable skills I picked up in university. This is going to be a good turn. Oh, man. Okay, so... yeah, 1007, the magic mark. So I don't think I'm removing the Strayman Inspector to get in yet, considering they're attacking with Glinthawk, so I think I'm just going to Burning Tree. Run it back. BTE. Yeah. I don't think so. Not against this many Burning Tree emissaries. Violent Outburst in hand. We hit a land, we're just popping off. Friggin' George Papanopoulos. Popping off. Anyway, yeah, I think just keeping it down to as little information, or as much information in as little time as possible is important. I tried to only add the stuff I was actually really excited about and had things to say about too, which helped a lot. And yeah, I don't want it to drag on. I don't want to say anything that is irrelevant. Because like in reality, so since I started doing the YouTube thing too, I've started watching a lot of like big YouTubers or whatever, and it's kind of shown me that, you know, those when to get to that point, to get to the like making hundreds of dollars off of your 10-minute long videos, like you have to have millions of people watching your content. Like I'm not gonna hit a million views like in any kind of hurry. So it's just like, you know, why bother wasting people's time to try to do that? All right, so do I want to trade it? No, I don't want to trade a Chain Lightning with a Glinthawk, so I'm just going to serve with everything and play Frenzied Goblin, and that will be good enough. Yeah, we have this. You have the stream. You can come here if you want my stream of consciousness. That's right. Yeah, Triceratops is even brave enough to dive into the Sims stream. Where it's more than just stream of consciousness. I get straight up political. But not actually. All right, opponent, you're gonna have a pretty good turn next turn. You play like a Skyfisher, kill it. Yeah, seems pretty good. Kill it with this, attack you for 7? Kill you? Okay, Galv Blast, not bad, not bad. It does get rough though. It does get pretty insane. Glinthawk, gonna bounce the Vial. I think they already made their land drop this turn. I'm fine seeing a land go back here. Yeah, there goes Vial. All right, let's see what we hit off the top. Violent Outburst could be close to lethal. Elephant Guide. Okay, so you should play a deck of only 2/2 bears and take a shot for every match you win. So I would think about doing a drinking stream. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to attack and falter here and hope to hit Violent Outburst next turn. I don't think there's any reason Chain Lightning them when they won't have counter magic to protect themselves from it. And they're not getting aggressive and winning, so we could use this as a removal spell next turn if that's that important. So I thought about maybe doing a drinking stream. Like I do enjoy beer. I enjoy strong beer about once a week. And I thought about maybe doing it for like a celebratory stream, but then I heard about this person who said some very embarrassing and damning things on stream while they were doing like a birthday celebratory drinking stream. And it's just like, I've worked pretty hard for this to be where we are. I don't want to throw it all away by getting hammered. There are lesser things in life I would throw away through getting hammered, like brain cells. You shouldn't do that, by the way. But I'm volunteering myself to do so. All All right, they're going to grab Cohort, which I think is a little less of a detriment than Frenzy Goblin, but I guess they can, like, kill this with a Galv Blast or a Bolt. 2 red mana. What's this? Electrickery? Alchemist File. Okay, I think we win now. Just have to draw red mana. That's good, too. So they block here, they take 3, they're down to 2, we have a Chain Lightning in hand, unless they find some way to gain life. We just win. So... Or do we attack for 3, falter? No, I think we play Cohort. We might as well. So let's play Cohort. Go to combat. They might trade their Glinthawk. We get in for 3. They're dead to Chain Lightning next turn. I think we got them. Missing their land drop was pretty huge there. I don't think if they would have missed that first land drop, they'd be in this bad shape. But we've done it. I think. Like, we're pretty close. Prismatic Strands, I guess, is something to think about. Main deck, Electrickery kills both of our creatures here. So Electrickery, land Electrickery, Prismatic Strands. No? Okay, so they're leaving up Prismatic Strands mana here. If they don't, then they're dead. Oh, you can't Chain Lightning in response to Prismatic Strands. Okay, we won. Yep. Nothing else matters. F6 for the time save. Chain Lightning. Do we even want to show them that we're running Chain Lightnings? Should I just run out another Cohort and kill them with that? Guys, how much information are we giving away by running out of Chain Lightning here? Information that they don't have, certainly. And we're not dead. You know what? If they have Gutshot, Gutshot could get us. Do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's worth the info? It feeds them bad information. Don't show the nuke. I think I am going to Cohort here, because the only thing that I would be playing around by not playing Cohort is Gutshot. And if they have Gutshot, then, like, what? I don't think they do either. What am I even doing with my life if they have Gutshot? Oh, it would kill them anyway. You're right. I can't. I'm being silly. There's no reason to even play around Gutshot. I'm at a toss-up. Chain them. And we win. Okay, Boros Monarch. What is this sideboard? Do we bring in Natural State? Yeah, definitely. Natural State will come in. Duh, playing around Gutshot. And it would kill them, which is overkill. This is what I get. This is what I get. Just not thinking too much. We talked about this last night. I'm trying to remember who it was. I was like having a little powwow at the end of last night's stream, and I was like, what do I, why do I keep going 1-4 with these net decks? And someone was like, you overthink it a lot. Like, you play around Daze too much. Violent Outburst has been awesome. Every time I've resolved, like, it's been awesome. I think it's won me 2 games by itself. Main deck Pyroblast. Yeah, I know, right? Those Scred Delver decks. Just too strong. Can't beat this deck, but still too strong. Playing around Twiddle in 2018. So do you guys think, you don't think Natural State is worth it? What do you guys think? Didn't even think of that. Not used to them being that low, where it is even a question. Do you guys think Natural State comes in? I think it hits enough in their deck. I don't really know what comes out. Maybe like 1 Elephant Guide? No, Elephant Guide seems really good. Frenzy Goblins seem fine. I don't want to take out the Chain Lightnings. Take out the Heel Cutters? Riverboa, definitely worth considering as well. Yeah. I think both of these cards are pretty good against this deck. So I'm going to take out the Heel Cutters. I don't think they're great here. And yeah. Oh, that's true. And what else? What else should we take out? Low on time. I think I do want these cards in, though. I think I can drop one Chain Lightning. And if we're thinking about Prismatic Strands, maybe take out one Rip Clan Crasher for our River Boa and submit like that. I think that's what we want to do. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think the logic is there, right? Like when we're paying 3 mana to cast a spell, we kind of want it to be Violent Outburst. Yeah, this is pretty good. Border Post into Hackblade. Eventually River Boa. If they have 1 mana red removal, pretty bad. But we won't play out the boa until we can protect it. Hello, YOLO swag, bruh. Give you one of those. Cherry on top. That's a lot of 3-drops. It's a lot of 3-drops. And not 3 mana. If we don't draw another land for the next 2 turns, this is bad. So we have 3 draw steps, really, to find a land. We have theoretically 2, and no, this is good enough. I think this is good enough. Especially if we can get Hackblade down uncontested. They can't profitably block it with... Right. That's true. Good point. All of our non-lands are 2-drops. Like that, for example. Okay, so we will pick up our land, play out a Border Post, and we'll pass. I think I'm going to run this out before Hackblade. Because if they have 1 mana red removal, I'd rather they use it on this guy. Or even better, a Journey to Nowhere. And then we can get Hackblade down, start hacking. Though if I do... So it's going to be this next turn, and then if I hit another green source, probably play out River Boa. Sick. This this costs 3 mana, my dude. If they're sideboarding for Affinity, I'm in pretty good shape. Okay. Gotta kill them before they pay 7. So yeah, so I think this is Rip Clan Crasher. They've got Lightning Bolt. If I hit 3 mana, I'll want a River Boa. Partial cycles are really sad. Hello, Yojanbo. Welcome to the Jank Bank. Welcome, welcome. Do you got a hot take on why Chain Lightning's in this deck instead of Lightning Bolt? 4 Chain Lightning, no Lightning Bolt, though. I think it's pretty clear what I'm doing this turn. I am playing Rip Clan Crasher. And attacking. There's something in my eye, guys. It's brutal. Savaging me. So, good read there. And next turn, if we hit a land, we'll play River Boa. If we don't hit a land, it's going to be Hackblade. Hope they don't have another 1 mana burn spell to kill it. They're going to burn our face. Is this additional Gorilla Shamans? Seeker of the Way. That's going to be problematic. Okay. We sided in our Island Walker against Boros. They sided in Mox Monkey with 4 3-mana artifacts. This is game 2. Match 4? Game 2? So we're 7-0 right now in games. We have not dropped a game. That's a sweet draw. Like, we just have to kill this right now. So, Chain Lightning being a friggin' boss. So they're gonna get up to 4 mana. Now, if they can become the Monarch, things could go south pretty quick. But we'll see if they can do that. Nuke out. Yeah, they didn't see any bolts. They played into it. Play Glinthawk. Do it, Glinthawk. Oh, dang. Skyfisher picks up Radiant Fountain. Yep. Skyfisher's still really good against our deck. It's probably just budget reasons. Yeah, that's been the most popular take on it. I think that's probably correct. Make the Dawn proud. Donnie? Is Donnie watching? So we'll play Hackblade and get in. We really got to start, you know, getting up to our third mana here. Chain is intentional. I don't think they're going to block this. I really don't feel like they're going to block this. And actually, if they do, no big. Yeah. I feel like they have a removal spell in their hand. Hopefully one that we can do something about. This might be it though, guys. This might be the deck that that does us in. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, so we can natural state that. That's kind of hot. Hit like a natural state. We can't hit a natural state and a land, but I mean, you can always wish. They did bring in Gorilla Shaman, which is laying down the beats, guys. So back off. Gorilla Shaman's doing their job. Okay. We can't kill these core Skyfishers. Dodging Dispel, scared of Surprise Bolt. Chain Lightning is boss. Suddenly we found it. Chain Lightning meta. Everybody look out. Yeah, don't really know where we're going from here. So we're at 15. All right, so natural state back our hasty guy. Probably. Attack. It's not time to start blocking. It does make next turn a lot better for us. Like we can run out one of these raw guys here, but I think we just get this journey off the battlefield and get in. I guess we could have done it surprise style and oh, actually that was kind of dumb to having border post, but anyway, it is what it is. I'm gonna take 3. All right. It makes our Mud Brawler cohort better next turn. I guess they're on the attack now, though. They're on the offense. Their start was much faster than ours. Hey, Kleber Marcio Caroni. Kleber Marcio Caroni. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Jank Bank. We're blowing people out with Chain Lightning. It's pretty good so far. The art is pretty good. I mean, I gotta give it that. Yeah, any missing lands? We got a bunch of 3-drops in our hand we can't cast. It's Violent Outburst right now, guys. Could be swell. Oh, did they play Glinthawk and sack it? Oh, I missed it while I was being all optimistic about our chances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're pretty close to being dead. Tap land is not what we wanted to see here. But it does give us a path to victory with Violent Outburst next turn. I guess they're at 21. So it doesn't give us a path to Violent Outburst victory next turn. Only 2 cards in hand. I don't think we're going to win by blocking Gorilla Shaman. So let's get in. If we don't get lands, we get 2 drops. Are we really going to have an art fight here? This was the cheapest one. It's the 5 ticks deck. We can hit them for 4, 7, potentially 10 next turn. Oof. It's pretty okay. They can't flash it back just yet. I think they got us this time. I don't think we're coming back from this one. Yeah. Probably not coming back from this one. Even though they only have 1 card in hand, and we're just about to hit our stride, we're going to have to kill 1 or 2 of these Skyfishers. And I started taking out stuff. So, Riverboa, I think that's what we have to do. I think it's like Riverboa, Curd Ape. attack with Cohort. And then block Gorilla Shaman, go to 1. Try to win with Violent Outburst next turn. But yeah, not having land drops there is pretty tough. Oh yeah, that's part of the budget. You just let it helps. You just let the deck pick the lands. You know? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they have to have 7 mana to kill the border post. And I don't know how that helps them win. Ah, we got the Gorilla Shaman on the defensive. Pretty good for us. There's very few ways we can win here, but I kind of want to try. I guess like some combination of like Burning Tree Emissaries. So did they, actually. It looks like they... What are they going to do? 6 mana. Oh, Flashback Firebolt, sure. At us, we die. We were dead all along. Silly me. Okay, so... Yeah, Riverbow was pretty bad there. We just didn't hit land drops at all. I can't really complain, 18 land deck and everything, but... It's both money and time budget. You gotta value your own time appropriately, you know? What do you guys think? This matters a lot. This sideboard matters a lot. What should I take out? Boa? We're on the play. I feel like getting a River Boa down and being able to protect it is a pretty big game. You like Flame Slash and Hasty Boys? So take out the River Boas for Flame Slashes? I feel like that slows us down. I'm thinking about even bringing Heel Cutter back in. Is this instant? No, of course not. Flame Slash? Not really necessary. I might want one of these Chain Lightnings back. We haven't seen any tokens left. You think Slash is good? Really? What do we take out? Okay, all right. That's too much of a resounding Flame Slash support. So do we keep a chain? Yeah, so we should keep another Chain Lightning out, bring in another Flame Slash. And we're still net down creatures, so I even maybe should go back up another Heel Cutter? The 2/4. Oh, they have Seeker. True. True. Seeker's pretty good against us. Might go down on Outburst. Just 1. I'm pretty okay with that. Go down on Outburst, go up. Actually, this card has been sweet so far. I'm down with it hitting just about any of these cards, except Frenzy Goblin. Yeah, I was just thinking that. So maybe we take out Frenzy Goblin, keep Outburst, and even bring in another Chain Lightning. I want to keep Guide. They have a lot of removal spells, and I think Guide goes over the top a little bit better than Frenzy Goblin does. Yeah, I'm going to bring in the 4th Chain Lightning. So we're pretty heavy on removal here. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, it's really bad against Thraben Inspector. Kind of awkward hand. I like Hushblade here. So I will keep this. And we're going to turn 1 Border Post so that we can turn 2 Hushblade. We turn 1 Frenzy Goblin. We've been through this. And then Border Post, we have another 1 mana. We can cast another 1 mana spell next turn, but we don't have any more 1-drops. I think we've decided that Frenzy Goblin gets pretty blown out by a Thraben Inspector, followed up by a good creature, so we're just going to Border Post and pass. We got to get Border Post down before we play Hushblade anyway, really. More kind of like Violent Outburst dot hand. I might be kicking myself for bringing one of these back in. All right, cool. Turn 1 Mountain. Got it. You guys ever hear that, what's that song? Can't Touch This? That's, this is bad. This is a non-bow. Elephant Guide, Naya Hushblade. Brutal. Savagery. And we're going to start serving with this. I would Outburst next turn. Easy Outburst next turn. Bolt us? Sure. You can't target it, man. You just can't. But will you bolt us? They will bolt us. No, they're going to cycle a Forgotten Cave. Okay, I'm okay with that too. So we'll put the loss up there, I guess. All about that humility, you know. You know how it is. What's this? That can't feel good. Can't feel good at all. Okay, we got a good draw. So how do we... Yeah, that sucks. That feels kind of bad for them. So we're gonna definitely Burning Tree. Frenzied Goblin, I think, is the play. Yeah. So Burning Tree. Yeah, that really sucks. He does not know Mr. Hammer. I thought everyone would have heard of iconic hit, can't touch this. But it turns out some people still believe they can touch this. Sometimes you just can't. We gotta hit a land, big time. Big Lee land drop here. Guys. Killing a blocker is still pretty good. Or like faltering. Yikes. What's this now? Skyfisher. Okay, I do not feel bad killing that at all. Picking up Journey, I'd say. So it wasn't the worst Journey they've ever cast. At least. Elephant Guide. Oh my gosh, like, do we have to keep drawing 3-drops? Brutal. I think it's still Chain Lightning here because we're going to try to get in for as much damage as possible. Falter and hold it. This creature's good enough, but they might get down like Seeker of the Way. Nah, I think he still would have like bounced your land, right? Maybe not, though. Me too. This is tough. Skyfisher is good, but I think... Yeah. I think Seeker of the Way is so much better that I'm gonna hold on to my Chain Lightning here. They gotta know it's coming, but... That's alright. Falter you. I think I killed a 2/3? Didn't do nothing. I did a thing. Okay, that's good. I think that's all right. It's worse if they do Journey this, but I don't think they're going to Journey Frenzied Goblin. I've got a feeling. And I'm much more worried about Seeker of the Way than I am Core Skyfisher. So let's see what they want to do. Glinthawk returns Ancient Den. They'll make their land drop. They're not going to sacrifice Glinthawk today. Or not at this second, anyway. Yeah, the Falter's pretty okay. I still don't want to be removing Glinthawk here. I might remove Skyfisher next turn. We might have arrived at that if they don't play... Yeah, okay. Let's see what this hits. Dang. All right. Opponent's got some good plays. All right, you got the good plays. Love to hit a land for this Violent Outburst, or even just Elephant Guide up this Burning Tree Emissary would be fine. Who knows what you're going to hit off Violent Outburst, though. Attack. Nah. All right, see what we draw. Hushblade. Frig. It's not great. So I think we still attack and play another Hushblade. We need mana so bad. We have 20 mana sources in our in our deck. Yeah, even though they had Inspector, it's true. Oh, I think we just got mana screwed, but that happens, man. You play 20 lands in your deck, you're gonna get mana screwed. Occasionally. Yeah, I didn't really think of that. Okay. So they lose their Glinthawk, they get to keep their Skyfisher. We play another Hushblade. Yeah, bad attack with Hushblade, or with Burning Tree there, for sure. So let's see if they can capitalize on it. Really bad attack with Burning Tree Emissary there. I could have even killed this instead. All right, let's see what happens. I think that's pretty punt worthy. Yeah. There's Seeker. All right. Tight plays be with me. Can they cast 2 spells at instant speed this turn? I wonder if they trade it with Hushblade. And I wonder if that's even good for us. Can't Elephant Guide a Hushblade? I don't think we want to trade off Hushblade, and I think it's worth it killing Seeker. And then start cascading next turn. Tough. So let's try to kill Seeker. That'll leave us open for an attack this turn. They're still missing their land drops. And we can start casting our 3-drops next turn. These are just dead. I really wish I still had that Burning Tree. But I think we were kind of priced into killing Seeker this turn anyway. Yep, gonna chump. Kind of an odd chump, but I'll take it. Your turn. Did you hit your land? Yep, I'd say outbursting into just about anything in this deck. Pretty good. Because our 1 goblin is exiled. Gonna draw. And what's this? Raven Inspector. Okay, well, here comes their value terrain. And attacks. Good. Good. Our opponent into racing. Burning Tree, Violent Outburst. Seems good. Yeah, so Burning Tree. I actually don't think Guide is more brutal. Really? So like put Guide on a Burning Tree? They could instant speed remove it though. We can't cascade into it, unfortunately. But we can cascade into other things. And I'll try to. See what happens. You can't guide Hushblade. Flame Slash the Skyfisher. Check out that instant speed Flame Slash. And actually kind of glad to see another Elephant Guide go to the bottom there. And creatures we control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Yeah. You can't kill this. I guess you can kill this. Which is kind of okay. Not really, considering. But I'm sure glad I didn't play Elephant Guide. 3 cards in our opponent's hand. Clue on board. They've been missing land drops. A couple of Battle Screeches would be pretty bad for us here, but... well, if they're chumping Battle Screech, not nearly as bad. Excuse me, guys. My cat's being a jerk. He will break things if he goes unattended. Straight up break things. You guys didn't see the blanket, did you? Oh, did I ruin the suspension of disbelief? All right, what's this? Drawing cards. That's good for us. Feels bad playing Outburst onto an open board like this. If I draw BTE here, Order Post. Yeah, I think I'm going to Outburst. We get an extra damage. It's not the best Violent Outburst I've ever cast, but doing nothing feels bad. So let's Outburst. We will Cascade. Does Flame Slash need a target? We'll definitely cast a Hackblade. Give it +1/+1. Swing for approximately a Jillion. I guess you can just choose not to cast it. And Elephant Guide on Hackblade next turn. Feeling pretty good. Where were you guys? Oh yeah, because I could have made my land drop. True. Truth. You speak the truth. You speak the truth, Sacred Coconut. I could have been at much more mana next turn. Cycling lands. What could they have? Journeys? 4 cards in hand. Outburst. Alright, so we will return our mountain, play Border Post. Replay our mountain. These outbursts, man, they are doing work this match, though. Like, hit another haste creature. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, it's not nothing. You can wear an Elephant Guide. It's only a 1/1. That feels bad. Any kind of lightning bolts or anything, pretty harsh, but haste creature would have been awesome there. We probably could have won. They can flashback Firebolt on the Curd Ape next turn, but then they just die. Lightning Bolts, Galvanic Blast. Firebolt, Galvanic Blast, Lightning Bolts, all in the same deck. Looking pretty good. What's this now? Seeker. Yep. Sure is. Prophetic Prism, get some triggers. They can't gain life here. Oh yeah, that's true. You need the 1 mana, but what do we drop? No land. We've got the lands now. We don't need any more. No land. They're gonna have to chump with Seeker, which is nice. I guess they can give it lifelink and trade with our Hushblade. And they have 3 cards in hand. We have Elephant Guides we can't do anything about. Even now, there's nothing we can do about these Elephant Guides. So, play Hackblade. Get hacking. So they're going to have to chump and fog? Or they're going to have to trade and fog? I guess trade removal spell, pretty bad. Yeah. It's not great for us. So they have 2 cards in hand. We have 2 Elephant Guides that aren't doing anything. Brutal. But they're at 1. I mean, you're kind of forcing them to have it, right? I feel like pressure is our thing. They're not dead to Chain Lightning anymore, which really sucks. We only have 1 more Violent Outburst in our deck. A lot of stuff in our... Okay, alright. Okay. No more removal. Please. Firebolt on board. Probably should have waited till I could draw land. But we're gonna get in for 2, and then they're dead to Chain Lightning. What? No way. Okay. 1 card in hand, Firebolt on board. Can't forget about that. Plays a land and passes. We find a land. No reason to sandbag lands. We'll pass. These Elephant Guides, man. Maybe I should have taken them out. 3 more bolts in the deck. Okay. And they're gaining life. Making Skyfishers look a lot better. Pal Sentinel's probably pretty good. Couple of suboptimal plays this game, I think. There's that punting with the BTE. We could be up a creature. A whole creature. Alright, let's just hope they don't have instant speed removal, okay? Let's just hope. No Lightning Bolt. Please no Lightning Bolt. Please no Bolt. No Bolt, please. Yes! I guess Galvanic Blast still does it, but still, we get a 3/3 now. Journey plus Guide being bad, but I don't know. Oh, they got the Journey to Nowhere. Good for them. Chain Lightning wins us the game, guys. They had Alchemist File there too. Not a lot of time on our opponent's clock. Flame Slash does nothing. Two cards in their hand. Alchemist File digs them a bit deeper, prevents us from winning for an extra turn. We're winning on the clock. Is it really? Thanks. That's great. That's good news. Maybe thanks wasn't the appropriate cadence there. Another thing that so I'm going to kill one of these birds. I feel like them flashing back Battle Screech on with bird tokens could be something that gets them there. This Hushblade might take us all the way. So Hushblade, and you can go. Because if they could like play a Thraben Inspector, flashback Battle Screech, they might be able to win if they somehow found a blocker for this or an answer. Nah, it might have been bad. In all honesty. All right, can't attack with your bird token. 2 cards in hand. They can fog it. So we'll go to combat, attack. It's just a little hush. Yep. I think I would have Alchemist Vial there. Shouldn't have held that land, but whatever. Happens. Oh, they just scoop. Okay, sure. Cool. Yeah, so we played against red deck wins and mono black land destruction. This hand is so good. All right. Keep. I can't mess this up. Hey, Tass, what is up? How you doing tonight? Your sub did pop up after. Your sub popped up earlier. I'll try to get it to refresh. I don't know if Lynx refreshed their sub in the meantime, but I know you were saying I know you're saying it didn't pop up yesterday. And thank you so much for the follow, Simply Wojtek. What? I probably pronounced that wrong. Ooh, we're playing Control. This could be interesting. Let's see what happens. So go get a forest. We'll try to play as many threats as we can before they can assemble any kind of meaningful board. Hushblade is pretty good here probably, but only if we can get a couple of threats down. I think we're still going Burning Tree, Mud Brawler, and then next turn we'll go Mud Brawler, Curd Ape, and finally get the Hushblade down once they're out of edicts and stuff. So, unless we should just play Hushblade this turn, but I don't think so. I think getting damage in today, probably pretty good. So play BTE. Aren't we all, Pauper? Aren't we all? Play Mud Brawler, get in for 2. And your turn. All right. Let's see if we can't do this, guys. Let's see if we can't do this. Opponent missing land drops. Preordains. Well, that would be wonderful for me if they just didn't hit any lands for the rest of the game. Dang, no. My one true... What? What? An internet celebrity. Yes, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. This isn't good. This isn't good. I think we're gonna die next turn. It's been good, guys. It's been fun. I don't think this is Control. It's been swell. Dang it. I think I'm gonna play Berserker and Curd Ape this turn. Doesn't really matter if we play Cohort, I guess if they have Echoing Decay or something. But I don't think it's Control either. It is Mark of Mutiny time. If it was ever Mark of Mutiny time, it is now. Oh my goodness. Are they gonna do it? Are we getting crushed? Turn 2 crushed? hold up. Mud Brawler cohort, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're down to 7. They have to attack with Crusher next turn. Chain Lightning them now. Sack 2 lands. Yeah, I think we do Chain Lightning now, because we can't play something and Chain Lightning next turn. Hushblade, Chain Lightning to the face, attack, sack lands. Cohort probably, yeah, play Cohort now. So we play Cohort now? I think we play Cohort now. Right? Play Cohort now? I think so. Hushblade represents 3 damage next turn, though. But then we kind of have to hope we get a land. Yeah. Yeah. Cohort Chain Lightning all in. Okay, let's Chain Lightning them first, just in case they probably have a Dispel in hand. Chain Lightning you. I don't know. What if they have main deck Hydroblast? Mud Brawler cohort. Go to combat. Get in for 8. Crusher has to attack next turn. They're at 2. Get there? Chain Lightning? So what's the over-under that we sack a creature here instead of a land? Do we sack lands here? We do sack lands here so that we can play Hushblade. I think we just sack lands. Yeah. Yeah, even sacking 1 creature is too risky. Okay, take 8. Go to 12. Only 1 black mana, true. No Evankar's Justice. Truth, truth, truth. Crusher gets in. We go to 12. They're at 2. Oh my god, we're so close. Mark of Mutiny. Where were you guys? Justice would have killed them anyway. What do we take out for Mark of Mutiny? Goblin Heel Cutter again? Probably Heel Cutter. Right? Take out Heel Cutter? I think that's what we're doing. We always take out Heel Cutter. So, go down the Heel Cutters. None of these other spells particularly relevant. Tangle? Huh? Right? Tangle? Tangle's like not a bad consideration here. But when are we ever leaving? Like, we saw how we're gonna win. So, I don't think leaving 2 mana up for a Tangle is anywhere close to being in the plan. Especially not on the draw. You like 1 Tangle? Over like, what? Over Frenzy Goblin? Just smash him in the face as fast as possible. What do we bring in the Tangle for if we do bring it in? Elephant Guide? Maybe steal their Crusher if you can. I would love to steal their Crusher. That would feel real good. I kind of want 1 Tangle, but I don't think it's good enough. I think there, if we play it on turn 3 and we're not winning the game by attacking, if we like Tangle them on turn 3 and we get 2 extra turns, we have to kill them with that 2 extra turns, right? With less lands on board. And they already get to attack with the Crusher, which is pretty much all that matters anyway. Yeah, I'm not sold. Okay, guys, come on. I have 21 minutes to not mess this up. I do not want to be the Clint Stevens here. Mountain into Border Post for turn 2 BTE Mud Brawler cohort. This hand seems pretty good. Game will be fast. Or no, even just like turn one Kurt. No, I don't turn one Kurt Ape. And on the following turn, we could Kurt Ape, play a 2-drop even if we draw one. This is a good hand. I don't think I mulligan this. Yeah. Even has the Chain Lightning for the turn 5 win. I think this hand's good enough. Let's go. Let's see if their turn 2 has an Ulamog's Crusher in it. Looks like it won't. They pass to us. Violent Outburst, okay. Actually, if we return the land here, do we have to discard a hand size? No, right? No. Play land, tap it. Pick up our land, play our border post. I don't like being this close. We're not this close very often, but anybody will know. Let's see what they discard. Is it a Crusher? Is it even? Oh god. Pieces too. Man, cool. Okay. Preordains. We're gonna have a good turn here. If I lose, I get to go first. You're right. You're right. You've beaten better decks than this, guys. Come on. Let's go. So this is definitely BTE, Mud Brawler cohort, and then next turn we'll go get our forest, play out 2 Kurt Apes, and then we have Violent Outburst up, and if they can't just kill us, like, lickety-split like, we're in pretty good shape. Okay, so Burning Tree. Unless they have Exhume, I'll be so upset if they get it twice in a row. Okay, Burning Tree plays Cohort. Cohort gets in for 2. Okay, no obvious misplays to make this turn. Don't. Oh my god! The luck! The luck is insane! Another outburst, eh? I still think this is Kurt Ape, Kurt Ape. But then what do? Sacrifice them to the attack trigger? Start cascading? Attacking for 6 every turn? Given, so if we do sack border post land, we'll still have Chain Lightning mana. We're so far away from these Violent Outbursts, though. Block with all 4? Yeah. I guess. But then if they have, I don't think so, because if they have Exhume, they just get it back. And they 2-for-1 us. A 2-for-1 nonetheless. So Lightning Bolt would be pretty sweet here. But I don't think it changes what I do this turn. So Kurt Ape. No other options. What do you mean? Well, I guess Violent Outburst is going to be good regardless. What if we draw Mutiny, though? Yeah, I can't let any of my creatures go here because we're going to be outbursting, so just gotta hope they don't play like another Ulamog's Crusher next turn. Doesn't look like they can. Hopefully they can't. I actually think I'm gonna sack Kurt Apes. Like, I'm pretty close to sacking Curd Apes so that I can start Violent Outbursting. Attack for 6. Sack land, creature, top deck land could work. I agree. Yeah, we do have to find a land. I think that's what we have to do. I think we have to get lucky and find a land here. So in that case, Curd Ape is better than Burning Tree. We have our multicolor permanent. Okay. I think this plays to our outs pretty okay. But it's not ideal. Obviously, it's not ideal. So let's see what their plays are like. Just leaving up counter magic, probably. Ah, yes. Okay, sure. Pretty good. Pretty good. Man, I can't believe they just straight had it twice in a row. We beat them the first time. Garbage. Another Curd Ape. We're pretty dead here, gang. Alright. Keeping me honest with the punts. Fair enough. Play Curd Ape. Attack for 6. Attack for 4. Well, if we could hit Violent Outburst on time, I think it's worth it. I don't think... Come on now. That wasn't a punt. Evolving Wilds on their end step? I might just be dead here. Good chance I'm just dead here. Impulsive, yep. I mean, Mark of Mutiny could do it. But we're not going to hit enough land drops. Like, attack for 9, 10, 11. So even Mark of Mutiny doesn't do it. Yeah, there's no reason to sacrifice lands. We won't be able to cast any of the spells in our hand. Ugh. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, all right. Okay. That Pulse Marasa tech on the play. All right, guys. All right, come on. On the play. I don't think it would have. It would have given us 1 extra turn. I guess we would have gotten 1 Cascade trigger. Elephant Guide leaves us with a 3/3. Whereas Tangle would have like left us with a 2/2. I guess. And the ability to cast 3 mana spells. I'll bring 1 in over an Elephant Guide because I don't think the game will go that long. And I think Proteus is correct. I think Riverboa over Elephant Guides are probably also correct. Yeah, it's not bad against Angler. Neither is Mark. So I think it's really Tangle over Boa. And I think where I'm on the play, I think Riverboa comes in. I could do that. But I think that's a little too techy. I don't think we bring 3 pulses in against them. Do we? I don't really want to go that risky. Then we're not doing anything for the first few turns, and they could just wait until they have disruption, I guess. Do you guys think that's too techy, or is that actually like spicy enough to do it? I think it would take away from our main plan too much. Yeah, I think we would take out like Riverboa, Tangle, Elephant Guide, bring in 3 pulses. That could be correct though. Too cute. I'm okay with this board. If even a Tangle, take Tangle out for Riverboa. But I don't know. They don't always have Crusher. Sure didn't look like it. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna get Boa here. I think Mark of Mutiny is good enough against the anglers they may have. And Boa. Oh yeah. Thanks, Kirk. Okay, let's go. Last game. 2 River Boas in. 4-0 in the league. Be with me. I'm fine with a 4-1. I don't even know why I'm getting all worked up about it, guys. I mean, it's a decent start. It's a pretty decent start. Gotta give it that. Let's do it. Frenzy Goblin, say go. If this hand isn't good, this deck isn't good. Well, this deck is obviously good. I'm 4-1 right now. Turn 1, Careful Study. Oh my god. Do they have it again? No way. There's no friggin' way. Are we actually gonna die to this again? I'm not okay with that. Well, I guess if your opponent has it every single friggin' time. Yeah, sure. Well, and you know what? It is what it is. I think I could be quoted as saying they always have it. Okay, okay, they don't have the turn 2. But they're pretty close to it. They can Gurmag Angler here, I guess. Choose not to. All right, let's have a real explosive turn here. Violent Outburst, Hasty Threat. Cascade into 1,000,000. Even Chainlight. Oh, it's not hasty, but I never mind me a free spell, you know. Free spells do work. Lost a bunch of lands, which is good news. Gurmag versus 1 Frenzy Boy. If we had the Pulse, they wouldn't have 2 Crushers in the bin. This is true. You're going to Disfigure BTE, okay. And I don't know, do they have Exhume? I guess we'll find out. Probably. Whoa. Do you see that? I guess we don't have another multicolor permanent, so that's good. Do they have? Yeah, they definitely have it. Yeah, okay. Well, it is what it is. Everything not named Stripe Riverwinder. Yeah. It's because we didn't have another multicolor permanent. That makes sense. Opponent preordains. They're at 12. I guess we would get this back, which makes our offense pretty good. Fog the dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Attack for a bunch. They have it. They obviously have it. Yeah, we do hit for a bunch. Oh, it's just a Gurm Daddy. Okay. Fair enough. Mark of Mutiny. Just a Curt Ape. All right. So we can play both of those. Fog their guy. So we might as well get that F6 value. Attack for a bunch. Target Gurmangler. Pay for it up front so it knows I mean business. Yes, pay for the ability. I'm down to 7. It's going to be a pretty critical turn here, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Mm-hmm. 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 Looks good. Looks good. I like that. That looks good. Mm-hmm. Yep. There's the Exhume. Gone. That they didn't take. Ghastly Demise's Curd Ape. Okay. All right. Find another Curd Ape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit them down to 1. Play Curd Ape. Go to combat. Please, Moto. One time. One time, Moto. Yes. No. It's a broken mechanic. Ban incoming. It beat the most ban-worthy deck in the whole format. So there we go. We did it.